Yeah, look at all this fun stuff that just showed up. Let's go through it all. I'm sure you knew that GoPro is more than just a camera company, but I remember a certain point they were the world's biggest camera mounts and accessory brand. I don't know if they still are or not, but GoPro has recently launched some new accessories and I wanted to take a moment to go through some of our favorites. They are currently on the Hero 9 and GoPro Max is their 360 spherical camera. So the GoPro Max, I believe, will be the last GoPro camera that still has the jewel case packaging. It was a little heavy on resources, but it definitely emphasized the camera right on the top. They have since moved to these kind of cool cases that you can actually use out in the field now. So good on GoPro for reducing waste, making things a little bit more eco-friendly and not leaving such a big trash pile when you unbox them. But yeah, we all know GoPro for the cameras that they put out year after year. But let's dive into some of the new accessories that they have. First things first, I wanted to dive into this new smart remote. They call it the remote. And they had a Wi-Fi enabled remote that could connect up to 50 cameras. I'm assuming you'll be able to control multiple cameras at once. So this looks like it has a newly updated and refreshed screen on here. And it's usually pretty mountable, comes with a wrist strap. I believe it's USB-C enabled. But yeah, new refresh on the remote, controls multiple cameras. Another cool accessory is this Zeus Mini. GoPro has launched into making lights or on-camera lighting. I say on-camera because I think with the media mod, you can mount this right on top of your camera and make it more of a vlogging setup. But the Zeus Mini is sold by itself. Comes with this gator clip and adjustable head. This thing is magnetic, it clips, it's lightweight. You can put it on your ball cap, you can magnetize it underneath your car if you're wrenching on your car. Lots of different areas. I've even used it as a headlamp. Also an on-camera vlogging light. Zeus Mini, it's pretty rad. I've seen people attach it to their backpack strap and have like a forward-facing light for themselves. Anywhere you could use a little flashlight or headlamp or on-camera light, this thing's awesome. Compact, USB-C, waterproof, GoPro rugged, you know it. So GoPro has some new accessories, but then they also have premium accessories, and you can kind of tell by the shiny black packaging that they come in. We have the Max Lens Mod and the Hero 9 Media Mod. Now, I had my hands on the Hero 8 Media Mod, but this is kind of an updated version for that little bit larger size of the Hero 9. The Media Mod essentially gives you HDMI along with a little shotgun style microphone. Again, if you're into vlogging, it gives you some cold shoe mounts. It slides onto the camera and attaches to their USB-C port. It isn't as waterproof, but once you have it on, it enables a little bit more easy vlogging setup and a better microphone experience. Media Mod. But this is captivating. I'm excited to get out in the field and use the Max Lens Mod. I've seen some crazy test videos where you rotate your camera and it just keeps that horizon completely locked and leveled, kind of like your GoPro Max does. But this is a lens mod for your Hero 9. Some really interesting stuff. Really excited to get out and use this. Not sure if you guys have been into it, but they did a refresh on the GoPro 3-way. The original 3-way mount was awesome. It was designed for when you were taking selfie shots to not get the pole in the shot. It was kind of an annoyance, so of course GoPro over-engineered it and made like a tripod that came out the bottom, articulating arm. You could take off the arms and make it a short handheld grip. But this is a refresh for 2021. It looks like it still has that same kind of tripod base, but it's a little bit more similar to the Atlas grip or the Shorty. Looks like it's got a new ball joint head on the top and also a quick release instead of the classic GoPro 3 fingers to 2 finger adapter. So yeah, excited to check this guy out, put it to use, see how it differs from the original. So moving on over here, you got your classics. I always suggest picking up an extra rechargeable battery, and for the Hero 9, they are a little bit beefier, larger, cold weatherproof, or cold weather resistant. And I do notice with the higher resolutions and frame rates, you're still getting that like weekend's worth of battery out of it. And then of course the dual battery charger. Right now I've been plugging in my one battery just with the USB-C cable that's included with the camera. But if you have any amount of extra batteries, it's nice to be able to plug them into a dual battery charger and charge them off to the side while you're actually using your camera. So then moving right along, we have a couple of different camera cases. The dive housing. This, again, every year kind of changes with the shape of the camera and allows you to go in much deeper conditions underwater than the normal camera is. These used to be rated to about 300 feet, so don't quote me on it, but yeah, if you're a scuba diver and want to go deeper than the recommended, snorkeling underwater or in the pool underwater distances, your housing will definitely do that. It's got a locking latch and still allows you to touch the buttons. Unfortunately, the solid door doesn't allow you to, touch the touch screen of the camera, but that's the sacrifice that you do for having more of a bombshell around your camera. Speaking of which, I've also seen people that put their camera in harm's way, firecrackers, dynamite, explosives. They'll pick one of these up and yeah, protects the camera and the precious SD card where all the footage is stored. Really cool accessory. Moving right along, they have the sleeve and lanyard combinations. I kind of thought these were a little gimmicky when they first came out, but then when I put one on and, I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag. Like when you use your camera a lot and you're doing referential stuff or even documenting your stuff like around the workplace, instead of, who here uses their Photos app on their iPhone to be able to like reference their calendar and when things happened? This is a great way to document things and then be hands-on and just have your camera at the ready. I've seen people use these at amusement parks. It's got kind of like a lanyard if you want to take a wrap and then secure it. It's a nice way to hold your camera and give it a little bit of a silicone rubberized, protective coating to it. Add some flair. They sell them in different colors. This is just the classic GoPro blue and then the sleek, Last but not least, this is probably one of the most simple accessories, but I use these things everywhere. This is the compact case. It's got a little Velcro divider, and whether it's cameras or pens and pencils, or I travel with a lot of production gear inside of Pelican cases, so these insulate and protect inside of bigger bags. It's got a little zipper pocket. You can put SD cards, card readers, thumb screws. These things are just awesome to have, so I went and picked up an extra one or two of these. And they sell these more hard cases that the Hero 9 comes in, and so for a little bit more precious of cargo, you can get these replacement Hero 9 cases that the camera comes in sold separately. So excited to see what'll fit in here. I believe they're designed to like perfectly fit accessories like the 3-way. But yeah, once we get this stuff out of the box, we'll go ahead and take a look at it. But for now, that's kind of just a simple, quick glance at everything new from GoPro from the season. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel if you want to see more of this GoPro stuff. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd be glad to put this stuff to the test and see how you guys would use them. Let me know. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you like what you're seeing here and want to see more, give it a subscribe. But if that's not for you, that's cool too. And until next time, peace.